You taught me everything and everything you give me, and now I keep it inside. You're the driving force in my life. Yeah, yeah. There isn't anything or anyone that I could be, and it just wouldn't feel right. And if I didn't have you by my side, ooh, you was there for me and always cared for me. The skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else could be what you have been to me. You'll always be. That you will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, mama, you know I love you. Oh, you know I love you, mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is active from the start. Mama, I just want you to know, loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. So from my introduction, I sang a song which is entitled A Song for Mama by Mohd. It is can consider as one of my favorite songs because it reminds me of my parents, and the reason why I sang that song for my introduction is I want to dedicate that song for my parents. Okay, so jump into the reason why I made this movie is I want to talk about the relation between the movie of the Rainbow Soldiers and my own life. So basically, I've chose one character in that movie that I think is very close to me because his storylines can be like comparable to mine, even though I think it is worse in his case. So the one that I chose is Lintang. Why I've chose Lintang? Because Lintang comes from a very poor family, so do his friends, but the difference between Lintang's life and his friends is that he comes from far, and he had lost his mother, and the only one who's providing him and his sibling was his father. His father was a fisherman, and his father has a very less time to spend time together with him and his siblings. So we can say that the most of the time, whenever he came back from school, whenever he at home, he's the one who's taking care of his siblings, while his father going out, going to the sea and fish. I can see that his father is very diligent man, worked very hard just to take good care of his family, to make sure he do good toward his obligations, just like my father. Way back then, I can see my family was doing good towards our life. Like both of my parents don't have any financial problem or any obstacle But since 1999, I can notice that both of my parents lost their job because of the crisis. And there is the point where we started to feel the hardships. The hardships began when my father need to work and venture his own business. He works very hard every single day. Whenever I woke up like 3 to 4 just to drink, because I felt thirsty at night, late at night, I go down to the kitchen, and there's beside the kitchen there is his office, his own workstation. He's working until morning, and I can say he never slept. And I asked him once, "Dad, why you haven't slept?" He said, "My family is more important than my sleep. Then why should I sleep? Then I have my own family to provide, and I have my own family to take care of. Then why should I sleep? Because you guys are more important than my sleep." That really hits me hard, I can say. So when I was 13, I've lost both of my parents. I can say the hardships and the loss is very hard for me to digest. It's very hard for me to take it up. It takes time for me to believe that I no longer have a parent. Whenever I go to my friends' houses, whenever I go to any occasion that gonna gather all the family's members, gather all my friends, family, I can feel the emptiness, where I can just sit in the corner and looking people around together with their parents, and I have lost both of my pillar of strength, which I can consider part of my life has gone ever since they lost, ever since they went away. But when they passed away, life has taught me that Allah has never taken anything from me, but has a better plan. Maybe for something better, maybe. And yes, I have to say this, that my parents is irreplaceable, but I believe Allah have a plan, a better plan, or something else for me in the future, inshallah. And so other than, I am the eldest brother, I am the eldest guy in the family. I have 6 siblings, and currently I'm 20 and I'm studying in UiTM Perak, and the one who is taking care of me, who is providing me, is my elder sister. In this video, I want to say something to my sister. Thank you so much for taking good care of me, providing me, and sacrificing a lot just to make sure that you do good towards me, towards the obligation after Ma and Abah left us. And I want to say something that I think I need to promise myself I need to promise you guys that I have to do good. Whenever life knocks me down, whenever I feel broken, whenever I'm at my lowest, the weight on my shoulders is the only thing that triggers me not to give in up. I neither say this is disadvantage nor advantage, but I would take it more towards a responsibility that I need to take up after my parents have gone. So I need to double up my strength and be grateful to whatever I have right now. I'm very grateful that I still have my siblings, even though there's so much thing we have gone through after my parents passed away. Even there was one time my mother said that when we are gone, never, ever, ever you guys separated. Until now, I can bear it in mind, and I remember the last time both of my younger brothers have been tried to take away by a foster family in Johor. So I fought for my brothers, I fought for my responsibility, that my mother said that we can never be separated as a family. No matter how hard is life, you have to fight for each other. So I fought that, don't take my brothers away. I will take care of my brothers. And luckily, after I fought, the foster family gave up, and they said, Aiman, you have to take good care of your brothers. You have to be the example for them, so that they can follow you to the good and to the righteous path. I can see my brother back then was rebellious, was lacking of love, was lacking of parents' compassion. Because when we lost our parents, they were 5 years old, and they was young, very young, that I think they don't even have the time to recognize, to really to really understand what is life and who were their parents. So, because back when my younger brothers in primary school, they got bullied. They got bullied because people were stereotyping, this kid has no parents. Back when my brother was in primary school, they got bullied. They got bullied because most of their friends were stereotyping that this kid I have no parents. These kids are all like rebellious. Yes, I admit that my brothers were rebellious. But in the other side, I can say they were rebellious because they are lacking of love. They are lacking of attention. My sisters, me, myself, back then, I used to study in a boarding school, so I have less time to spend time together with my brothers. My sisters work very hard. My second sister was studying in Malacca, so they got less attention. They got less love and compassion from elder sister and elder brother. So I don't put this blame to them. I put this blame to me. Because one thing that I should be doing, I didn't do. So I talk to myself and I say, Aiman, you need to change, you need to concentrate, even though you have to study, but you need to also give your attention towards your brothers. To conclude is that even though life hits you hard, don't even think that your life is the hardest. Because I believe, even though you hate your life, there are people who is dreaming to have your life. Someone has it worse out there. Because I believe even different people have different stories in life. There's a thing you need to know, that Allah had better plans for you. And all those hardships that you've gone through, all those hardships that you will go through soon, is to make you a better person. It's making you a grown up. So take it every single thing positively. Be grateful to whatever you have right now. Appreciate and embrace yourself. Embrace the time together with your loved ones as long as they are still here. Because when they are gone, there's nothing to regret. Last but not least, to my parents, Ma Abah, to Wagiman and Rahima, even though you are gone, but you are never and will always be in my heart and will never be forgotten. Sincerely, your son Aiman Wagiman. See you in heaven.